Hello my friends, and welcome to my channel where I talk about books and bricks and bookish things and wherever fancies, wherever takes my fancy, really. So anyway, this is a books one. I have the Abominable Book Club box and a couple of special editions that I've had come in. Actually, one of them was in my outside cupboard and I didn't realise it was there, so there's that. But anyway, we'll start with the Abominable Book Club. Okay. I have opened this, I have to say, full disclosure, because I had to film it for my other channels. But anyway, so the you get a little bag of drinks, hot chocolate, coffee, what else is it in there? Tea, the usual. So there's that in there. This month is the Serious Pig Snacking Cheese. Never heard of them, but we all love cheese. There's a couple of bookmarks. There's the Abominable one. I love it when they do the purple one. Isn't it gorgeous? There's always a story on the back, which you can freeze to read if you want to, if you feel. Then we've got Abominable Book Club on the back, submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society. I call this story, obviously, from the book and TV series. And then books-wise, we have John Langan. I've never heard of this writer, but I have heard of him, I think. This is 10 Dark Tales of Cosmic Horror, Corpse Mouth. I love cosmic horror, so this is right on my alley. It sounds great. A Halloween haunted house is a conduit to something ancient and uncanny. The effigy of a moving monster becomes instrumental in a young man's defense against a bully. I mean, it says a writer whose work will unnerve you as deeply as Shirley Jackson's. Horror at its sharpest and most imaginative. Wow. I mean, I've never read anything by him, but I'm looking forward to that. I have read something by this author, Alma Katsu, Fiend. This was also book plated, but the book plate was so big I had struggled to find somewhere to put it. And this is about a family. It says, imagine if the Sackler family had a demon at their beck and call. So it's basically about this very powerful family that seems to get away with a lot. And maybe they're a little bit of help. So that looks good. This is a small book as well. I might fling that onto my TBR for this month. And then my second-hand book was a cracker. Peter Straub, Night Terrors. This is just brilliant. 7 tales, 7 stories. He's most famous, Peter Straub, for writing The Talisman. I don't know if you've read that. I did in the 80s, but this looks really, really good. And it's proper old. It's got an old book. Oh, yeah, the old book smell. You know what I mean, right, darlings? But yeah, so that's the second-hand book. So I'm really, that's the best second-hand book I've had in ages. A lot of them have gone into a pile to be given away. And then the horror item this month was this, which is an art print. I'm going to get it out because I think the actual cellophane probably reflects off and you can't actually see it. It's actually quite beautiful. It's a snowy scene, which is good for the time of year. And there's here is a person floating up in the sky. I don't know if you can see that. It's very Stranger Things-ish, isn't it, with Max and the new series of Stranger Things coming out. So, yeah, isn't that beautiful? So, yeah, I think that was it. Apart from lots of noodles. But, yeah, so that was the Abominable Book Club. November. No? Yes. No? Yes. November. Losing track of the time. I don't know what day I'm in half the time. I think today's Thursday, but I might be wrong. I don't know. So that's that one. Then I also had a box from the Broken Binding. Now, I didn't remember ordering anything from the Broken Binding. So when it came, I was like, what did I order? And because majority of the time I buy from them, and they're a fantastic company to buy from, by the way. They wrap their books so well. It took me 5 minutes to get the wrapping off. They're brilliant. They always come in perfect condition. The only reason I usually buy from them is because they've got a special edition, signed edition I want, or something to a series. I don't buy many series. It turns out it's the third in the series of the Legends and Lattes books by Travis Baldry. Brigands and Breadknives. I don't remember ordering this. And I probably did, because they would have sent me an email saying, this is out, do you want it? Because I bought the other 2 special editions. They're all special editions with sprayed edges. They're all exactly the same size. The covers are very similar. It must be that long ago, I've forgotten. But anyway, gorgeous cover as usual. As I say, beautiful sprayed edges. It's a knife and like a hip flask. It's praise on the back for Travis Baldry. I don't know why they stopped putting a synopsis on the back of books, but it's very annoying, is it not, my loves? That's the hardcover, naked hardcover. Again with the campfire, and there's the edges. And it's a signed edition, I believe. Yeah. And there's the original artwork that would have been on the original American cover. It's beautiful, and I don't know when I ordered it, but it was probably a very long time ago, being as I've forgotten. And this basically follows Fern. Fern was the bookkeeper, yeah, the bookseller, who was in the second book. Legends and Lattes is the first one. What was the second one called? Something and Bone Dust. Where is it? Anyway, she was the bookseller in the second one. You'll have to go and look it up, my darlings. Brigands and Breadknives, this is. Oh, Bookshops and Bone Dust. And Legends and Lattes was the first one, right? So she was the bookseller in that. And she decides to move from where she was, which is on a seaside resort, to the main city of Thun, to visit a long-absent friend's coffee shop. So it says, set in the cosy Legends and Lattes universe, this is a heartwarming fantasy about finding yourself and the winding path it takes to get there. Lovely cosy fantasy for Christmas. Beautiful cover as always. So that was my second one. And the third one, I ordered this from my friend Marcus Hawke, who is an indie author. The Miracle Sin, which he wrote, is one of my favourite books of all time. And he's also a very good friend. And Brie brought out a special edition of one of his books called Grey Noise, which is basically about this man called Evan, who owns a video shop. It's called Rewind Video, I believe. And he wants something to make the shop look a little bit more nostalgic, right? Because we all remember the old days when you know, had video shops. Still miss them. Don't know about you, my loves. Something magical about Friday nights, just choosing your video, wasn't there? Do you know what I mean? But anyway, so he finds this old vacuum tube TV. And it keeps turning to static. And he has other plans. It basically says on the back, it follows you, drives you, it's already inside you. Lose yourself in grey noise. It's made into a videotape. It's quite gory. Must remember, but it's not for kids. Yeah, it's signed inside by Marcus and the illustrator Shelley. It's lovely. I'll show you some of the illustrations. That's one of the scenes from the book, a free television on the side of the road. Static. Oh, I love it. What's that one there? Oh dear, I don't think I can show that one. I think I probably will get me banned. But yeah, it's kind of like, yeah. It's like, so it's like almost like multimedia throughout, you know what I mean? In Fraud We Trust, think outside the box, you know, vote today. So, warning. I mean, it's just so good. And have a nice day. It's just really a gorgeous edition. And so yes, and he also, bless him, he also put in there some microwave popcorn. You can't get this stuff in the UK, so I'm really looking forward to that. And then there's some stickers. Ask me about the nihilistic agenda. Have a nice day. Rewind video. Be kind. Rewind. As I'm giving you a flashback, my friends, my age. Hawkhouse Books. And Hawkhouse Books is Marcus's publishing company. He's an independent self-published author. And then a thank you card from Marcus. So, yeah. So that's my little kind of stuff. I'm not really trying to buy any books at the moment. Those two were pre-orders, I think. Marcus's book, the Canadian Post stopped working, so I had to wait for that to happen so I could send him the money, but I had pre-ordered it. The other book, I don't know when I pre-ordered it, and the Abominable Book Club I get every month. So, there you go. Anyway, my friends, I hope you're okay. I hope you're keeping well. I'm all right. It's a weird time of the month. Weird time. For those of us grieving, it's a weird time of the year, Christmas. Because although I love to see everybody happy and joyful and enjoying themselves, and I'm glad they are, it just reminds me that I'm not. So, but anyway, whatever you're doing, my darlings, you have a lovely, lovely day. And thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like if you want to see my face again. And I'll see you soon. Bye, my loves.